How you guys doing? So I decided to name my special board because I'm kind of bored in this house. I'm in quarantine for in coronavirus or whatever it's called, COVID-19. I also call it boomer remover because it's killing all the boomers. I stole that from a meme, so yeah. I like making piss and fart jokes because those are pretty funny. Yeah, shout out to this guy in the crowd. I don't really have any major problems with parents nowadays. They just name their kids random shit. I'm not surprised if in like 4 years they start naming their kids like after shoes. You're at the playground. Some kid's name is Braden. You're going to smack the shit out that kid later. He's annoying as They're going to name their kids after fucking shoe brands. Like, come here, Jordan 11s. Like, come here, Jordan 11s. Let's go home. Funny joke, right? Come here, Vans. Come here, Vans and Yeezy Adidas Boosts. You fucking idiot. Let's go home. Let's go to McDonald's. Wow, very funny comedy. Yeah, but some parents nowadays are just like really like going to the limit with their shit. They wake up early in the morning, grab out their fucking mason jar, make some coffee. Grab some fucking whole oat bread, spread avocado on it, thinking it's gonna help them. Like, I don't know why people appeal to avocados that much. I like avocados, but I'm not gonna wake up and eat it on bread. I like it from Chipotle. Chipotle is kind of like if Taco Bell had an older sister that everyone wanted to That's what Chipotle is to the rest of the Mexican food chains. So most of you probably know me from my YouTube channel. I make videos probably every day. I don't know anymore. But yeah, most of you probably know me from my YouTube channel. I make videos where I roast kids online because they're dumb as shit. And yeah, like a lot of kids nowadays, like I don't know what's wrong with parents nowadays. I went to this restaurant for my birthday last week or 2 weeks ago. I don't even remember nowadays. It doesn't matter anymore. Like, we're all gonna die from corona. Some kid walked in. He was wearing a Fortnite shirt. He had his hair dyed and to the side. He looked like I don't even know what he looked like. Like some kids nowadays just take it to the max and like just do the dumbest things with their hair. I like watching videos, certain types of videos. I think you know what I'm talking about. That's the joke. That's all I'm going to talk about on that topic. Whoa, this comedy special is really funny. I'm putting laugh tracks in the background around. I like roasting people. Not like as like if they have problems, but like I like roasting people. It's funny. Like I could roast them, they could roast me. It's a good time. It's like this kid right here. Yeah. I'm looking at you. You look like Ben. Huh, get it, Ben? You heard that, Ben? Yeah. I just made a joke about you. You look like Ben. Yeah, there's no one there. Because Ben is not good to me. No offense, Ben. I recently have been washing my hands a lot. And now that I started washing my hands, I realized that I like water, so now I'm on an all water diet to flush out my system. I'm also eating like pizza and shit. I don't get the big deal with like alcohol and shit. That's alcohol is the nastiest shit. I mean, I'm only 17, but like every kid in my grade, like I was talking to my friends the other day, they're just like, "Oh yeah, we drink, we smoke," and then like one of my friends' dads caught them, and he was telling me the story that his dad's not a snitch. I'm like, okay, I don't give a shit. Got him, fucking roasted. Here's a good joke. What's 9 plus 10? These nuts. Got him good. Bringing back the old memories. Speaking of old memories, I've been watching the FaZe Clan. They just moved into a new house. I really don't give a shit anymore because this is like the 8th house they moved into, and every time I wake up, it feels like they're just in a new house. I'd like to join FaZe. That would be pretty cool. Maybe like one of them would watch this and think it was funny, even though I just stuttered like a daft. But yeah, it's I used to watch a lot of FaZe Clan, and then they just turned into hype beasts, and then I just really stopped watching them. Now they're back on the like Call of Duty shit. I'm not a big fan of hype beasts, especially if you would know that if you watch my YouTube channel, because I think they're just fucking like they're just dumb. Like, okay, you bought a $30 hat. Okay, you bought a $400 hoodie. Okay, you bought a $20. Actually, over here, I bought this for a skit. Or I bought this for Hypebeasts too. The Supreme New York Times or New York Post. I paid $15 for this just to prove a point with a meme. What am I doing with my life? I don't even know anymore. There's a store in the Palisades Mall. It takes a long ass time to get there, but I like the Palisades Mall. Like 30-40 minutes. The Palisades Mall is like a 4-story abortion. It's like all the stores that nobody really wants to go to is there. Like there's a Barnes & Noble there. There's a GameStop there. That's really all I know. I mean, like, I only go to local game stores, but GameStop, now that I'm 17 and got my driver's license, I can pull up and buy shit there now. They once ID'd me to buy some Mario shit. I don't even remember what it was. But dog, are you serious? They have to ID me for everything. It's the dumbest shit. I don't like GameStop. Reggie just joined GameStop, and I think Reggie made a mistake. Because they're probably going to go out of business soon. Unless Reggie fixes them. Which means that I probably have to shop there because Reggie went there. I made this brand, Control, as I'm wearing it right now. You could see. It's pretty nice. I've been teasing it for like a year and a half, and I haven't released anything. It's releasing soon. It's just I can't really do anything because of the coronavirus, or should I say boomer remover? Because all this shit, I hate it. Like coronavirus is like the dumbest shit. People are just taking this way too seriously. I like going to New York City. That's a hobby of mine because it's like not that far away. When I'm in New York City, I like to go to the hot spots like the Gentleman's Club and Times Square and stuff like that. I mean, Times Square is like commercials and commercials. It's like people go there like you. It's like watching TV, but you're standing in the middle of the TV. You're just turning around and it's like, oh shit, look, it's Abercrombie. Look, it's Spotify. Who gives a shit? I really like in the city. I really like walking the streets because I kind of feel badass. Not really. I really look retarded when I walk down the street of New York City. People look at me. I just smile and wave. Some dude takes a shit Some dude takes a shit in the subway. That's pretty funny. That's the highlight of my trip every time. Like walking down the stairs to the subway and just seeing some dude rock a shit. That's fun. That's fun to watch. I want to go out of the country now, but we got this like travel ban that we can't go anywhere. Dog, I'm just so bored here. There's nothing to do. Like I finish my videos and that's it. Like I'm done. Like that's my whole day. Kind of boring here. Wow, this is a really funny comedy show. I'm serious. I've been really getting into D's Nuts Vine compilations again, and like Vines in general, because I missed that era. Like back in the day, like 3 years ago. Yeah, I used to like watch them every day. That was the funny. Like you could like say that like you could go up to your cafeteria lady. She'd be like, "What do you want?" And you're like, "These nuts, I got them, got them." Now you can't really do that because they'll file a sexual assault file on you. I don't like how the world's going really PC. Like that, like it's just dumb. Like they're calling prom now senior prom at my school because apparently that's politically correct. I have to call, but it's pretty fun to mess with people nowadays with political correctness. Like my Instagram, it says male, female, other, or prefer not to say. And if you go like on my Instagram, I just put transgender. No reason for it, but I just think it's funny. It might not be funny to certain people. But to me it's really funny. So, yeah. That's how it be nowadays. It's just, like, people are taking a lot of things way too seriously nowadays. I really wish most people would just, like, chill out. Like, it's... Like, we get it, you're offended that I said he instead of she. Got him. Roasted. What? That's gonna be the new roast in, like, 2060. It's gonna be, like instead of, like, f*** you, you ugly bitch. You're just gonna be like, ha, man. Oh, that's the most offensive thing you could say nowadays. Whoa. I don't mind, like, people being a little politically correct. It's just, like, I can't have a conversation. It's, like... I don't mind people being politically correct. It's just once you like throw it into my face, that's when it gets like get the out of here. Like I have this one girl who's an activist in my grade. We were talking. I was put in a group with her for a biology class. We were talking about the cell cycle, and she related it back to feminism in some way. Like, I just don't get that. Like, bro, it's like it's literally how, like, the humans are made. And she's like, that's a little sexist. I'm like, what the do you mean by that? It's science. I like watching TV shows over and over and over again. I've been really into, like, Trailer Park Boys. That's a good show. Yeah, that's a great show. This is such an ass show. I've been watching a lot of stand-up on Netflix because Netflix is f***ing in debt, and I want them to survive so I can keep on watching Trailer Park Boys. Pete Davidson just did one, And then I watched his Hot Ones interview after, and his Hot Ones interview was way funnier than the one he did on Netflix. That guy's not funny. He just f***ed Ariana Grande and then got millions of dollars. Ariana Grande has a... Oh, I'm sorry. Ariana Grande. Oh, I'm very sorry. I know I'm going to get comments about it already. Ariana Grande has like a magical... Because like every dude she f***s is just like they all fall down the hole. Like Pete Davidson wanted to kill himself after. Like you could see it, his butthole eyes. Mac Miller died. I can't joke about that. I love Mac Miller. I don't really listen to Mac Miller. I'm into a lot of like rap and shit, as you should know. I like the whack rappers. They call them whack, but then you get the deeper shit, and it's fire. I like Odd Future, because Odd Future is like, to me, Odd Future is what like Jesus is to Christians. Like not like that, but like you get what I'm trying to say. Like I see like Odd Future as like, whoa, like I wish Odd Future would do the reunion. That would be fire. I miss that was a good time. Because they're just like so non-PC. And like that was what, like they were just like, you don't like what we say, go f*** yourself. Like I like that. Kind of like what I'm doing with this special, even though it's ass. I like making jokes about shitting my pants because I think it's funny. And then I tell that to my family at dinner and they don't think it's funny, and then I get grounded. That's pretty cool. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about, bro. Let's see what's funny. I wonder if like someone ever in the world like converted to Judaism to just like say a Holocaust joke. Like that's really f***ed up, but it's like legendary though. Like just think about it. Like if someone went that far to tell a joke, that's fire. I heard Anthony Jeselnik talk about like the way he wants to go out is having somebody kill him over a joke. That would be so, like that's like the most legendary way a comedian could die. Like you're offended that bad that you want to kill me. That is so fire. Being in quarantine really sucks. I'm not even in quarantine. That's the thing. I'm like I could walk outside right now and just be like, bro, like, all right, I'm gonna go do something. It's so boring out here. Like there's nothing to do. So that's why I'm making a lot of videos now. Hopefully getting more subs, because I only do shit for subscribers and self-worth and money, because I don't really give a about this. Like, I'm wearing this shit every day. I don't care anymore. I'm just kidding. I make videos for people who like. I make videos for the people who wake up at early ass o'clock, go to school, come home, hate their life, but once they open that computer, they see me and they laugh their ass off and they feel better about their shit. And then they fall into a deep depression and then bad shit happens. But we won't get into that today because I'm not Tony Robbins. I can't really help you with that information on that stuff. Travis Scott recently just released Cereal. Okay, funny joke. What the f*** is rappers doing nowadays? A lot of them are dying nowadays. But someone please protect Ice JJ Fish, and then we'll be chilling. It's just like, oh my god, this sounds weird. Like people are just freaking out about everything nowadays. The economy's crashing. Look at me. I don't even give a shit. Honestly, I'm just like standing here doing this special while I'm waiting for Call of Duty to load so I can play it and stream later. I like making funny jokes in songs, because like I feel like when I do like stand up, I like have to like think about what I have to say before I say it. But like when I write, like I could just write it down and do stuff like that. I should have done it for this special, but I just felt like doing it right now. Like I have these memes albums that I do. They're pretty funny. If you haven't listened to Memes 1 and Memes 2, I have it down in the description. I listened to Memes 1 yesterday when I was running, and I thought it was really funny. And I actually thought I pissed my pants because I was laughing so hard. And one of the neighbors looked at me like I was retarded because I was laughing. Funny joke, huh? Yeah, most of my meme songs are really just about me pissing and shitting and farting and smelling bad. Like that's what's funny to me. I have the comedic value of a 5-year-old. Yeah, I'm 17 now. I still collect Pokemon cards and shit, and I still get clowned at school for collecting Pokemon cards, but I still do it anyways on the down low because I don't really give a shit. I feel like people need to stop giving a shit what other people think, because like nowadays, like everyone's like on social media and it's just like, ow, fucking Tony's playing video games that I don't have. Go fuck yourself. Let's do you, motherfucker. I don't care about no Tony playing video games, dog. I don't care about little Veronica fucking eating ass or some shit. I don't know. That's the weirdest thing I've ever said. Yeah, people need to stop like focusing on other people because they're just comparing their shit. It's the dumbest thing, and like everyone does it even without thinking. I do it sometimes. I try to stop doing it, and then I find myself watching my files. Yeah. A lot of people just like taking shit way too seriously. I'm just sitting here bored, doing nothing, doing the shitty comedy special. Hopefully I'll get better at stand-up, so if I do another one in the future, I can actually be funny. So I'm gonna end this off with a funny joke. Ready? This is the funniest thing ever said in comedy history. Ready? Watch this. These nuts.